Welcome to Jet Plus World. Is there any link between exposure of Epstein files, the sex scandal, and the trade deal between India and USA? The speech by Mr. Donald Trump that he can destroy the political career of Mr. Modi and disappearance of 6 pages of file relating to sex scandal of the Justice Department of USA, Department of Justice USA, missing of disappearance of 6 pages is raising serious question over Mr. Modi. Modi is in cloud of storm these days because he's running away from facing the parliament when the serious questions are being raised over the questions of trade deal with USA, whether India surrendered to USA, whether USA has blackmailed Mr. Modi and forced him to sign the trade deal terms dictated by Mr. Trump. What is the truth? First, I am going to talk about the Epstein files, the sex scandal making headlines across the globe that Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, the sex offender who died by committing suicide, now his files are being exposed, are coming into the public domain in certain pages from I think 478, 484 pages were found relating to India. Now, the website of Department of Justice is showing only 478 pages if you type India, relating to India. 6 pages are missing. What was there in those 6 pages? Was there anything serious about Indian politicians there? Was something very serious and having impact on Indian politics? Why six pages were first published and then got disappeared? Why? Serious questions and doubts are being raised across the country, across the political spectrum. Trade deal all of a sudden, when India was just celebrating the trade deal with the European Union, and India was still in talk with many other countries to have separate trade deals to offset the American tariff. No one was even thinking of the trade deal between India and USA, and suddenly India and USA signed trade deal. And major portion of the deal is still not clear. Epstein files. This is a sex scandal and serious sex scandal where the teenage girls were forced to be used by the influential persons like Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, many others. Name of the Mr. Hardeep Puri is also appearing in some cases, in some mails. Mr. Modi, one email says by Jeffrey Epstein that Mr. Modi in Israel, actually when he was on Israel visit, danced and sang. It is in direct reference to Mr. Modi. His name has been taken directly. In many emails, Anil Ambani, the well-known business tycoon in India, industrialist, his name is referred. There is exchange of letter between Mr. Ambani and Epstein, where he is saying to fix a meeting. At one place he says leadership, and many other places the name of Mr. Modi is there. So Modi is in reference. But in one email, it is clearly stated that Mr. Modi danced and sang. Though dancing and singing is no crime. If you are in some celebratory mood, or you are attending some party, singing and dancing is no crime at all. And it proves nothing. But question is being raised, why suddenly there is trade deal between India and USA? And that trade deal is highly tilted in the favor of USA. You see, US reduced from the tariff on Indian goods going to USA, imported into USA. Tariff was penal tariff of 50%. Now it has been brought down to 18% by America. But American goods entering Indian market will have no tariff at all, zero tariff. So surprising. American goods entering Indian territory, Indian markets, have no tariff at all. No tariff. Other than that, many agriculture products of agriculture sector, many products, they have been open to Indian market that were previously not allowed. To keeping in the interest of Indian farmers, many agriculture products were not allowed into India. Now they have been like soybean oil and many other things. Farmers are also up in arms against these the trade related to the agriculture products because they think they are afraid they might suffer because of the trade deal. And one more agreement is that India will buy worth $500 billion product from USA in next 5 years. That is very double imports. How can it be possible? But Piyush Goyal, the Commerce Minister, says that it's very much possible and things are online. Important thing is that Mr. Modi is running from the parliament. He is not facing parliament. In generally, it is the tradition that after the speech of the president, a prime minister answers and participates in the debate and answers the questions raised by various members. But Modi is not, despite being in the country, now he's in Malaysia, but at that time he was in country and refused to come to parliament. He did not want to face parliament. Why you are running away? Why is he running away? Why he is hiding his face? His name appears in the emails. His name appears in the sex offenders, you know. But you must face. If you are clean, why are you running away? You must face the public, face the parliament, and explain your position honestly. Simply mentioning your name or just writing that Mr. X has danced and sang doesn't make one criminal. It's no crime to dancing and singing. Singing and dancing is no crime, nowhere in the world. If you are clean and matter is just up to this, then why should you be afraid of? Why are you running away? Why should you hide your face? That is the reason why serious questions and doubts are being raised over Mr. Modi's conduct. He is running away from the parliament. He is running away from facing public, and important thing is 6 pages have disappeared from the website of Department Justice Government of USA. 6 pages are disappearing since the deal, this trade deal was signed. Is there any blackmail from US President Trump? Has US President Trump blackmailed Mr. Modi, forced him to sign the trade deal that is tilted highly in the favor of the Americans? USA. Trump is still saying, if anyhow directly or indirectly India imports oil from Russia, America will again raise the tariff to 25% again, penalty. But India says no, there is no such agreement because there is no mention of in the main agreement clause. Russia is saying that I have not haven't received any such information that India has stopped buying oil. There is no such information. But why all of this trade deal all of so sudden? Why it was so sudden? Why Mr. Trump is saying that he can destroy the political career of Mr. Modi, a good friend of mine? Why he is saying in a video clearly that he can destroy the political career of Mr. Modi? how a foreign leader can destroy a political career of a politician of the largest democracy of the world? How can? But he's saying, big fool. 6 pages of the files are missing, disappearing. Why? They once they were published, brought into the public domain. Now they have been removed. 6 pages from 478 to 484. Now they have been removed by the Department of Justice. Why? What is there in those pages? Is there, clear-cut involvement of some politicians, leaders of India, including Prime Minister? It is very clear that the trade deal between India and USA is not on equal footing. It is tilted. It is in the favor of USA. India has promised to buy 500 billions of worth goods from America in coming 5 years. India has promised. We need or do not need, but the India will buy. Such a funny. Whether we need it or not, we have to buy. There is, agriculture sector has also been opened in the areas which were so far restricted for US entry, but now they have been opened. What will happen to our farmers? See, the entire deal is very cloudy, not very clear, and nobody is coming out with clarity. This government doesn't bother about what others are thinking. They don't, explain everything honestly. Many things are hidden. And Mr. Modi is running away. Serious question being raised on his conduct. He must come clean. It is his responsibility. But the one thing, whatever the case may be, whatever may be the result, but one thing is very much clear, that Modi is facing the most serious crisis of his political career. Now, political failure is another matter, but now his conduct has come into serious question. His personal conduct. There have been videos and talks of many other things, but I don't care about that. But this time, his personal conduct is under scanner. Serious questions are being raised about it. Why 6 pages are missing? Why Trump is saying that he can destroy the political career of Mr. Modi, and there is his name, mention of his name in one of the emails which says Mr. Modi sang and danced. Let's see, wait what happens. Please subscribe my channel. I will be highly grateful to you. Meeting you in the next video on some other topic. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.